Back in January, we checked out Enshrouded, a gorgeous survival RPG that launched in early access, showing a ton of promise. With the launch of the Souls of the Frozen Frontier update, we're diving back in to see how Keen Games has been shaping the experience. Enshrouded launched with a lot of love, a vast, visually stunning world, a satisfyingly deep building system, and that ever-present shroud creeping at the edges, promising danger and mystery. Combat felt decent, crafting was engaging, and the sense of exploration was top-notch. But like most early access offerings, it wasn't perfect. The story was a bit meh, combat lacked some punch, and some technical hiccups lurked in the shadows. Fast forward to now, and things are looking much better. Keen Games hasn't been sitting around. They've made a good effort to squash a fair amount of launch bugs, with performance improvements making the world feel smoother and more responsive. Combat has gotten a nice little overhaul too. Enemies feel a bit more strategic, requiring a touch of thought beyond just button mashing. Plus, there's a new dodge mechanic that adds a welcome layer of dynamism to those fights. But the real meat of the update has been on the content front. We've seen new biomes added, each with its own unique flavor. Lush jungles now teem with vibrant life, while scorching deserts force you to manage your heat and thirst. Exploration feels even more rewarding, with hidden ruins and challenging puzzles scattered throughout the world. They've even thrown in some new endgame bosses that'll test the mettle of even the most seasoned players.
The new Souls of the Frozen Frontier update brings a new icy region called the Albanese Summits for players to explore. Expect to encounter new enemies, quests, and weather effects as you explore this harsh environment. The update also introduces a new animal taming system, allowing players to befriend wild creatures as pets or for generating resources on your farms. The townsfolk NPCs have been reworked, and you can now recruit them to help run your bases. The options for base building and customization has been expanded, and the level cap has also been increased. Here's the thing, Enshrouded is still early access, and with that comes the usual caveats. There might be some bugs lurking in the frozen wastes, and some features might not be fully fleshed out yet. But Keen Games clearly has a vision, and they're actively building upon that foundation. The core gameplay loop of exploration, crafting, building, and battling is incredibly solid, and the upcoming update promises to expand on that in exciting ways. So, should you jump into Enshrouded? Absolutely. Just remember, it's early access with the full launch only slated for early 2025. There will be bumps along the road, but sometimes it's the journey that the players take with the developers that make the game all the more endearing.